Ever lived in a house that didn't feel empty, even when you were completely alone? Tonight's story is about a family that moved into a cheap old house and discovered that not all residents were alive. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and let's step inside the haunted house with the missing keys. I moved around a lot as a kid. We were the kind of family that always had boxes still sealed from the last move, like ghosts following us from house to house. My dad was a good man, but he had issues with authority. Couldn't keep a job for long, so whenever his job changed, we moved again. One day, he found this steal of a deal near his new workplace. An old 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with a detached garage. Just $300 a month. 2003. In a low voice, but the landlord warned us. I'm required to tell you someone passed away in the house within the last 5 years. Dad shrugged it off. A deal's a deal. We moved in, and the weirdness started immediately. It sounded like we were never alone. Drawers would open and close. Doors would creak on their own. The bathroom tap would turn on and off by itself. It wasn't violent, so we ignored it. But the front door, it had keyholes on both sides. You couldn't leave the house without the key. And then, one day, we lost them. Dad flipped out, yelling, cursing, blaming me. Then suddenly, the keys hit the living room floor, right in front of us. Dad froze, picked them up, said nothing, just left for work. But that was just the beginning. Every day after that, those damn keys would move. He'd place them in a glass bowl on top of the TV, and by morning, gone. We once found them inside a sealed box of pots and pans, like something was playing with us. We even laughed about it then, but that laughter didn't last long. Around 2 or 3 a.m., the stomping started. Heavy footsteps, pacing up and down the hallway outside our rooms, night after night. It freaked me out. And one night, I snapped. I screamed, "Stop stomping around! I need sleep, goddammit!" I forced myself to stand up, but I was shaking uncontrollably. Halfway to the bathroom, I couldn't hold it in. Embarrassed, terrified, crying on the toilet while explaining what happened. Dad just said softly, "If you ever feel uncomfortable, come sleep in my room. Nothing can bug you when I'm around." A week later, the house made sure to prove him wrong. Dad's girlfriend had stayed over. They had a tiny fight before bed, nothing serious. But that night, around that same cursed hour, she was yanked out of bed by her ankle, dragged down the hallway, screaming. She said she felt something pulling her leg, like invisible hands. Then it just let go. She ran back in, crying. Dad sent me to my aunt's house the next day. He stayed behind, alone for a few months, just to pack up and move out. And while packing, friends who came to help all said the same thing. "Hey man, you got a little white dog wandering around?" But we never had a dog. And that's when we realized the house wasn't empty. It never was.